about this topic. Question number 1 says some of the liquid in a dish evaporates as shown in the diagram. Number 1, before evaporation, after evaporation. Which molecule leave the liquid and which molecule in the liquid have greater kinetic energy? The molecules that leave have high energy, and the molecules in the liquid have greater average kinetic energy. Question says which molecule leave the liquid? The molecule which leave the liquid have the high energy, and which molecules in the liquid have greater kinetic energy? Before evaporation. So option is A. After evaporation, the kinetic energy would be low. Before evaporation, kinetic energy, average kinetic energy will be high. So option is A. Number 2 says, what is the latent? Yeah, student? Huh? Idhar bhi koi nahi? Okay. What is the latent heat of vaporization? So latent heat of evaporation is energy required or heat required to change a liquid into gas. The energy required to make molecule expand? No. Energy required to make molecule expand and move apart? Energy required to make molecule move apart? Energy required to make molecule move faster? Option is C. Energy required to make the molecule move apart, because in evaporation we are changing state from solid, a liquid, to gas. So we need to increase the space between the molecules. In the gases, the space between the molecules is much larger as compared to the liquid. So latent heat of vaporization actually is increasing the space between the molecules. So option is C. When a liquid evaporates, the molecule escapes from its surface. Which molecules escape and what happens to the average kinetic energy of the molecules remaining in the liquid? As you know, the highly energetic molecules leave and the left behind molecules has a lower kinetic energy. Option C, the more energetic molecule escape and the average kinetic energy decreases. Option C. Question 4 says the diagram shows the changes of state: gas to liquid, liquid to solid, solid to liquid, and liquid to gas. What are the names of the changes of state P, Q, R, S? P, gas to liquid, is condensation. Q is liquid to solid, is solidification. Solid R is solid to liquid, is melting, and S is liquid to gas, is boiling. The option is B. Question number 5 says a piece of paper torn out of an exercise book is shown, and some of the particles at the surface gain so much kinetic energy that they break free and take the energy away with them. Which process is being described? It is evaporation. My option is C. Number 6 says a sample of liquid at 100 degrees C, initially it is at 100 degrees C, is allowed to cool to a room temperature of 20. So 20 is my final temperature. Initial temperature is 100, final temperature is 20. The diagram shows the temperature changes with the time during the cooling process. At which time does a sample become completely solid? So liquid was at 100 degrees C, its temperature falls, it is still liquid. From A to C, it is changing into solid. So at which time does the sample becomes completely solid? At C, it becomes completely solid. At C, it becomes completely solid. Number 7, 1 kilogram of water needs more thermal energy to raise its temperature above 1 degree C than kilogram of copper. So raise the temperature by 1 degree C means he is talking about heat capacity. So 1 kilogram of water needs more thermal energy. It means the water has more heat capacity than the copper. The material which has a low heat capacity needs less energy to raise their temperature. So we can say that the copper has a lower specific heat capacity than water. Option is B. Number 8 says a dish of liquid is left on a laboratory bench. Some of the liquid evaporates. What happens and why? So we know during evaporation, highly energetic molecules leave the surface and the volume of the liquid decreases and liquid cools. First option says the liquid cools because the liquid molecules have more potential energy than the gas molecules. No. Liquid cools because the faster moving molecule escape. So B is my option. Liquid cools because faster moving molecules escape. So see, always I make up my own mind before going for the option. Make up your own mind before going for the option. And then look for the option which match with your answer. A solid wax, in the beginning it is solid, is melted in a boiling tube and then allowed to cool. Sorry, in the beginning it is in the liquid form. Solid wax is melted in a boiling tube and then allowed to cool. In the beginning it is liquid and it is cooling. From X to Y there is a change of state, means it solidifies and furthermore its temperature decreases and again the temperature becomes constant. The graph shows the cooling curve. What is happening between X and Y? And between X and Y, the liquid is turning into solid. We know the wax was melted in boiling tube. So in the beginning, it was in liquid form. And X to Y, we know there is some changes occurring there due to cooling. So it means it is solidifying here. So liquid turns into solid between X and Y. Number 10 says, what is meant by heat capacity of a solid object? So heat capacity is the amount of heat required to raise the temperature by 1 degree. So thermal energy required to cause a unit temperature rise. Option C. Unit means 1. So thermal energy required to cause a unit temperature rise. So option C. Number 11 says scientists believe that some lakes are shrinking because of evaporation. What increase the rate of evaporation? We know wind speed, surface area if larger, then rate of evaporation is high. If temperature of the surrounding is high, then the rate of evaporation is high. Let's see the options. A decrease in the surface area? No. If surface area is larger, then the rate of evaporation is greater because more molecules get chance to reach the surface. Fall in the water temperature? No. An increase in the depth of the lake? No. Wind blowing across the surface. So D is my option. D, increase the rate of evaporation. Number 12 says during boiling and during melting, a substance either takes in energy or gives out energy. Which row gives the energy transfer corresponding to the change of state? During boiling, we need to supply the heat, and during melting, we need to supply the heat. So boiling takes energy, melting takes energy. During boiling, we have to supply the heat. So boiling takes in energy. During melting, we are supplying heat. So melting also takes in energy. So option is D. 13 says, what increases when a liquid becomes a gas at its boiling point? During boiling, when the liquid changes into gas, the space between the molecules increases. So option is C, the molecular spacing increasing. So option C, molecular spacing increases when the liquid becomes gas. A metal disc is heated at 600 degrees C and then lowered into the beaker of water. Now, hot metal disc, when we put in the water, so water will evaporate. So disc will cool, but water will evaporate. What happened to the mass of the metal? There will be no change in the mass of the metal and the mass of the water, because the water evaporates, so the mass of the water will decrease. So mass of the disc, no change, mass of the water decrease. Option C. Number 15 says, what is the name of change of state that occurs when a substance changes from solid to liquid? Solid to liquid is melting. Option D. A glass beaker contains water in a warm room. A glass beaker contains water in a warm room. Water is initially at the same temperature as the room. Which change does not affect the initial rate of evaporation of water? Change in the temperature of the water definitely increase evaporation. Use a beaker made of thicker glass. That won't make any change. Using a beaker with a larger cross-sectional area, using a fan blowing the air over the beaker will increase the rate of evaporation. Using a beaker with a larger cross-sectional area, so definitely the cross-sectional area means larger surface area. So using a beaker made of thicker glass, that won't make any effect on the rate of evaporation. So my option is B. The diagram shows a cross-section through a rainwater puddle formed in a shallow hole in a road surface. Over a period of time, air temperature, wind speed, and wind direction remains constant. Means he says the temperature is constant, speed is constant, direction is same. What happens to the rate of evaporation from the puddle? Actually, when the water evaporates, surface area will decrease. That will decrease the rate of evaporation. Rate of evaporation will decrease because the surface area decrease. My option is A. Heat energy is supplied at a same rate to 100 gram of paraffin and 100 gram of water in a similar container. Why does the temperature of paraffin rises more quickly? If we are supplying the heat to paraffin and water, so heat is raising the temperature. The material which has a low heat capacity will gain the temperature faster. So paraffin has low heat capacity. Yeah. So paraffin has smaller specific heat capacity than water. The option is B. A teacher has a large tank of water in which he wants to set up convection current. Which of the following arrangement would do this? Cooling at X. If we cool at X for convection current, we need low density at the bottom. Cooling at X will increase the density. Cooling at Y will increase the density at the top surface, so it will sink. So cooling at Y will set up the convection current. Heating at Y will decrease the density, it won't sink. Heating at Z will decrease the density at the top, it won't sink. Cooling at Y will increase the density at Y or at the top. So due to increase in density, the water will sink and set up convection current. So my option is B. Hot liquid is carefully poured into a beaker. The graph shows how the temperature changes as it cools towards the room temperature. Which process are taking place at region X? So it was liquid, hot liquid. So at X, state of change is taking place. So liquid is changing into solid. So boiling and evaporation, no. Condensation, because it was a liquid. There did no condensation, evaporation only. During evaporation takes place throughout the process. Throughout the process, evaporation takes place because evaporation takes place at any temperature. Line, straight line, horizontal line means there is a change of state. So liquid changes into solid plus evaporation. So D is my option because the evaporation takes at any temperature. What will not affect the rate of evaporation? Depth of the liquid. Depth of the liquid will not affect the rate of evaporation. Number 22, an experiment is carried out as shown in the diagram. One burner is supplying heat near the surface and the ice is kept at the bottom. Why does the ice take a long time to melt even though the water at the top of the tube is boiling? Because water is a bad conductor, liquids are bad conductors, so the heat does not reach the ice. Option is D. Water is a poor conductor of heat. Rest of the question I'm leaving for you people. You can try yourself. It's not difficult at all. So please try these questions at yourself. And I'm sending you another sheet. You can try that one as well. Thank you very much.